What the fuck on, man?
How about this? I take your bitch, then I take your belt.
Come on, go home. Walk away. Stop it.
Logic tells you.
Look, he'll get anything that he wants.
Let's go!
The movie begins with Billy Hope, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, prepping for a massive title defense. His wife, Maureen, played by Rachel McAdams, is right there in his corner, hyping him up before the madness begins. Even 50 Cent is in the mix, watching from the crowd as the bell rings and the chaos starts. Early on, Billy is getting absolutely hammered. He's taking shots to the face, bloody and bruised, until Maureen tells him to snap out of it and show the world who he really is. Billy just gives her a confident wink, goes full beast mode in the next round, and lands a knockout punch that sends the crowd into a frenzy. He's the champ, but while his manager Jordan is busy eyeing the gold belt and the paparazzi are snapping victory photos, Maureen is looking at the damage on Billy's face. She hates seeing him like this.
It's fine, babe.
You want some water? Can you get your socks off?
At the press conference, things get heated when a rival boxer, Miguel Escobar, starts trash-talking, claiming Billy has never faced a real man.
All right. You got that bell? Oh, no.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
He's just trying to make a fight.
And you're that concerned, Miguel?
Billy holds his temper for the cameras, but behind the scenes, he's ready to tear Escobar apart. Later that night, back at their massive mansion, the high of the victory fades. Maureen begs him to quit while he's ahead, reminding him that the cars and the money don't matter if he isn't healthy enough to be a father to their daughter, Layla.
I want to take a break. Maybe look at your face.
What are you talking about?
You can't fight like that anymore.
The more you get hit, the harder you fight. I get it.
Billy isn't convinced. Fighting is the only life he knows. The next morning, Billy wakes up battered and sore, but a sweet note from Maureen about his ugly opponent puts a small smile on his face. Ever the generous champ, he hands out Rolexes to his crew, but behind the scenes, the vibe is tense. Maureen is cornering his manager, 50 Cent, making it clear Billy needs to quit before he loses his mind or his life. That night, Billy is the guest of honor at a high-end charity gala. He's a nervous wreck, but as always, Maureen is his rock, calming him down before he takes the stage. He gives a heartfelt speech, thanking his team and crediting Maureen for everything they've built. It's a perfect night.
My boys, that whole table out here without my wife, Maureen.
Until Miguel Escobar shows up. Miguel starts hurling insults, calling Maureen a bitch right to Billy's face. Billy tries to walk away, but his fuse blows. He throws a punch and the lobby turns into a war zone. In the middle of the screaming and flying fists, a gunshot cracks through the room. Maureen has been hit. Billy holds her as she fades, desperately whispering that she's going to be okay, but she dies right there in his arms.
What's up, baby?
I want to go. I want to go home.
We're gonna go home.
It's okay.
No.
Okay. It's okay.
No.
The aftermath is a nightmare. The cops have no leads, and Billy is left to tell their daughter, Layla, that her mom is gone. After the funeral, Billy is a shell of a man. Consumed by rage, he grabs a gun and tracks down Miguel's brother for revenge. But when he sees the man's innocent kids, he freezes. He can't pull the trigger. He heads home and completely loses it, smashing his trophies and belts, trying to destroy the very career that cost him his wife. The next morning, the champ lifestyle officially dies. Billy's accountant drops a bombshell. The house payments are long overdue. Billy brushes it off, but the reality is cold. The money is gone. His manager, Jordan, plays the concerned friend card, telling Billy that if he doesn't take one more fight, even his daughter Layla will end up on the streets. With his back against the wall, Billy signs the contract.
This solves all your problems.
Who's that?
It's the contract. It's about family.
6 weeks later, the fight is a total disaster. Billy is in the ring, but his head isn't in the game. He keeps looking at the empty seat where Maureen used to sit, and the grief paralyzes him. He gets absolutely destroyed, and in a moment of pure, blind rage, he loses it and punches the referee. The fallout is instant. Billy is suspended for a year. No fights, no income, nothing. To twist the knife, Jordan reveals he's jumping ship to work for Billy's rival, Miguel Escobar, claiming it's just business.
Before your suspension is up for review, which means zero income. You're gonna have to sell a house. He's working with another fighter.
Who's he with?
Miguel Escobar.
Left with nothing but guilt and a shattered ego, Billy spirals. He crashes his car into a tree right in front of his house, leaving Layla to find her father bloody and broken on the lawn. When he wakes up in the hospital, things get even darker. Because of his drinking, his temper, and a loaded gun found in his possession, the court decides he's an unfit father. In a heartbreaking scene, the judge strips him of custody, sending Layla to family services.
I want my daughter back.
You had loaded weapons, alcohol. Said child remanded into the care of the family services.
Billy is forced to watch as they take his daughter away, told he can't see her again until he gets a real job and proves he's not a danger to himself. The next day, the bank moves in and strips Billy of everything. The mansion, the cars, the life. It's all gone in a heartbeat. His friend John drops him off at a gritty local gym owned by a man named Titus. Billy looks like a wreck and asks for a place to train and a job to satisfy the court, but Titus isn't interested in a washed-up superstar. He tells Billy he doesn't train pros, so Billy swallows his pride. "I'm not a pro anymore." Titus offers him a job as a janitor, and a humiliated Billy walks out.
He was cleaning this whole place up.
So, well, you want me to clean your fucking toilets?
Do you need a job or not?
He moves into a tiny, run-down apartment that smells like failure, but he's trying. When he goes to see Layla at family services, the reception is ice cold. He has to pass drug tests just to see her. And when Layla finally appears, she's distant and angry. She tells him straight to his face that he messed everything up and walks away, leaving Billy shattered. Realizing he has hit rock bottom, he goes back to Titus and picks up the mop. He takes the janitor job because it's his only way back to his daughter. Things only get worse when he tries to visit Layla again, only to be told she refuses to see him. Broken and alone, Billy finds Titus at a local bar, desperate for some kind of connection. Titus pushes him to face the truth about Maureen's death, and Billy finally cracks. He admits he's lost. Maureen was the one who made all the plans, the one who kept him steady. Now, without her, even his own daughter wants nothing to do with him. He isn't just a fallen champ. He's a man who has forgotten how to live.
I need plans, all right? My wife always made the plans for me. And I feel like I broke her heart.
The next day, Billy finally snaps out of his haze. He's at the gym before the sun is up, mopping floors and training like his life depends on it. When he tries to visit Layla again, the answer is still the same. She doesn't want to see him. But this time, Billy doesn't spiral. He just nods and gets back to work. Seeing this new discipline, Titus makes a move. He tells Billy that the real training starts tomorrow. The grind is brutal. Titus strips Billy's style down to the basics, teaching him the discipline and strategy he never had before. Slowly, the beast starts to become a master. Billy manages to see Layla again, and while the conversation is still cold, the ice is starting to melt. However, the courtroom is less forgiving. The judge acknowledges his progress, but refuses to give him custody yet, ordering another 30 days of anger management. Billy is crushed, but he notices Titus was in the back of the courtroom, watching his back. To keep his momentum, Billy signs up for an unofficial charity fight, since his pro suspension is still active. When he tells Layla about the extra 30 days and the upcoming match, things explode. Layla wants to be there, but Billy refuses, honoring Maureen's wish to keep her away from the violence. In a fit of rage and heartbreak, Layla slaps him before being led away. The charity fight starts ugly, and Billy takes some heavy hits early on, but he stays locked in, uses Titus's new techniques, and delivers a massive knockout. After the win, his old manager Jordan crawls back, offering a shot at the title against Miguel Escobar in Vegas. Jordan promises he can get the suspension lifted, but Billy knows better than to trust him alone. He goes to Titus, begging for 6 weeks of training, telling him it's the only way to win his daughter back. But Titus gives him a cold no, leaving Billy's future hanging in the balance. In the next scene, Titus finally opens up about his own demons. He reveals that one of his young students died in the ring under his watch, a failure that has haunted him for years. He tells Billy, not this time, and finally agrees to train him for the Vegas showdown against Escobar. The hard work pays off in more ways than one. The court officially grants Billy custody. Layla moves into his tiny apartment, and for the first time in a long time, they are a family again. She begs her dad to let her watch the fight, but Billy stands firm, honoring Maureen's memory. They visit Maureen's grave together, sharing a heartbreaking moment of grief and healing. Eventually, Billy compromises. Layla can come to the fight, but she has to stay in the locker room, away from the violence of the crowd. Then, the legendary training montages begin. While Escobar is shown as a powerhouse of speed and strength, Billy is training with a different kind of hunger, cutting weight, sharpening his reflexes, and turning his pain into precision. 6 weeks later, the lights of Las Vegas are blinding. Billy walks into the arena calm and centered, while Escobar enters with the cocky swagger of a man who thinks he's already won. Backstage, Layla watches the screen with her heart in her throat. The fight is pure fire. Escobar lands heavy, brutal shots early on, but Billy isn't the reckless brawler he used to be. He's dodging, countering, and wearing the champ down. By the 11th round, both men are covered in blood and sweat. Desperate, Escobar leans in and whispers something nasty about Maureen. Drop a comment and tell me what you think he said, because the movie keeps it a mystery, but it's enough to make Billy see red. The final round is total chaos. Both men trade haymakers, but Billy digs deep into his soul, pulling out every bit of rage he has left. He throws his signature punch, a massive blow that sends Escobar crashing to the canvas. The ref hits the count of 10, and just like that, Billy Hope is the champion of the world once again.
Jr. to find out who's the winner. Hope is back.
After the final bell, the stadium holds its breath as the judges' scorecards are read. The announcer shouts his name. Billy Hope is the winner. After 12 rounds of absolute war, he's back on top. The crowd is deafening. Titus is beaming with pride. And backstage, Layla is jumping for joy. Walking back to the corner, Billy takes the championship belt and hands it straight to Titus. It's a powerful moment. Titus doesn't say a word, but you can see in his eyes that this victory saved both of them. Finally, Layla bursts into the room and throws herself into her dad's arms. They hold on to each other tight. Finally home, finally whole.